Yeah, but no, like more than likely it'll run just fine. But yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. No, I think what would y'all rate this showcase, man? Or were there any cons to it? Like to me, like I'll start like I'm gonna give this 8.5, 9 out of a 10. I really
Dang,
liked
so
it.
it's right there with the Xbox showcase.
No, Xbox Showcase was a 10 out of 10. So
You
it's
just said 8 or 9.
8.59. I mean, but an 85 is different than 100, right? So around that area, this felt like a Switch 2 launch games. Like if the Switch 2 launched with all these games, bro, like they'd be in a bag. Like for real. I really fucked with it a lot. I think the only thing missing was probably like a Pokemon game. And of course, like what would have made it a 10 out of 10 for me was a Fire Emblem game showing up. And that should have been great. But yeah, man, they showed a lot of good stuff, man. Expanding on the older games that they're adding to the service. They they got Stray coming, they got PlayStation to bend the knee and bring a game over. Darkest Dungeon 2
Stray
came
is gonna run
over.
like shit.
Well, it looked very downgraded.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Hell
Yeah, you
I
had
forgot
Luigi's
about it.
Mansion. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion. You had Donkey Kong. You had Mario and Luigi game pop up. You had Disney Illusion. And then you had some old remakes come out, like Romancing Saga and Dragon Quest 3. Still some support for some Mario Party and for like the Wii Sports game. I thought and Metro Prime at the very end. I thought they cooked. They cooked, in my opinion. Yeah. But what did y'all think?
I'd give it a 6.5 or a 7, to be honest.
Okay.
And it's simply because some of the games, a decent amount of games were HD remakes, and I'm not against HD remakes or anything like that, but it seems like there was quite a few updates to current games in your showcase. There's quite a few HD remakes in the showcase, and then some of them did look good, like Luigi's Mansions 2. I haven't beaten that one yet, so I might pick that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, HD remakes. Okay, cool. But there was still some games like that I wasn't too fond of. I'm not gonna pick on them or anything like that, but 6.5 or a 7.
Okay.
For me.
What about you, Scale?
I'm probably right around there, like a 7, 7.5 maybe. If they didn't show that Zelda, it would have got lower. I'm Zelda biased, so it got a nice boost, and especially that it's coming out this year. But yeah, as far as what like must play, the Zelda is kind of the must play. Like everything was, like Nova was saying, was like a lot of HD remakes, a lot of, and don't get me wrong, I'm cool with the turn-based, but my God, dog, you gonna show like 9 of them shits? Like,
yes,
it was
because
like,
you lose it, you never win it. You've never had any.
Oh boy,
that stuff.
And that's fine.
Show
like
18. Show 18.
But who has the time for that, bro? That's my thing. There's no time to play all them shits. Like, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, but nobody is realistic going to play all them shits that quickly. You're going to put 100 hours into each one with everything else coming out. That's just a lot for me personally in one show. Like, I think it's fine, but it's just a lot. But I was not. It ain't got nothing on the Xbox Showcase. That's just me personally. It ain't got. It's not even
Xbox
close.
Showcase. Xbox Showcase blew it out the water, man. Like blew everything out the water. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you on that.
And that's kind of where that, and like we were saying, that set the bar for any showcase going forward and anything like that. So if for me to give anything, I have to get those same kind of feels out of this showcase, and I didn't. It don't me wrong. The Zelda, nice. The Metroid, that's all right, but you kind of slapped us in the face a little bit because we've been hearing about this for a long time. You could have showed us more. You know what I'm saying? You could have did it's just, and I play these games. I've been waiting. Y'all don't understand how long I've been waiting on this Metroid Prime 4. They released Metroid Dread instead. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been going through it with that game. Like, I love those games, but it's not out, not even coming out this year. So I can't really give them too much. And like I said, I really just wanted to see stuff that was coming out this year. And I mean, Yeah, it's all right. It was all right. The Zelda saved it. The Marvel vs. Capcom collection definitely got it props. I like the Romancing Saga, but like I always say, I'm remake. What's the other one? Remix, whatever the fuck. If you're remaking the same game, I'm fatigued out. You know, I'm remake. What is remaster? That's what it is. I'm fatigued on those. So after I kept hearing that shit so much, HD remake, HD, we're doing it again. It's like
so my thing with those are I never played the originals.
Okay.
Right. So
that makes sense.
this is a brand new game for me.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not, and I have no issue with that. Them trying to pump out that, but it's like there's just other things they could be pumping out, in my opinion. That like, but dog, I want Donkey Kong 64. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but dog, I just feel like I need some more like first party like stuff. But the show was not bad. No, I'm not saying that. But just that after that Xbox showcase, you kind of just got to come with it no matter what. And I'm not gonna lie. The way they said we ain't talking about the Switch 2 this show. I was like, damn, really? Okay, well, let's get that out.
They said pump your brakes, baby.
They said we're not talking about it, and that's fine too. But I think that's like a lot of this just felt underwhelming because we're anticipating that new hardware so much. So I think we're all kind of just waiting to see what the next gen Nintendo stuff is going to be like. So it's cool. I'm glad I get the dust off my Switch and have some things to play for the last of its lifespan. But but say out I just like a 7 point, probably 7. Just
okay. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's fair. It's crazy that they can pump all these games out at the end of their life cycle, bro, which is nuts.
Yeah. I think it's just a lot of cross gen. I think they're just pumping this stuff so they can rebrand, or I don't know what it is, to say, brand it again when the new Switch comes out. Say, and you have these games, and they probably will say it looks better, runs better, or something. Which is
like Zelda will run at 15 frames a second on the Switch, and then it'll run at 30 on the Switch too.
No disrespect. It's gonna do 30, 60. Stop playing.
Zelda's usually solid. That's what I'm saying. Them first parties, they care about them. Like they don't really be fucking around with those.
Yeah, and let me stop playing. It might be running at 24 because sometimes they do run at 24.
I think that one would be good. The Link's Awakening ran great. It was smooth, so that one should be just fine.
What y'all think about Four Swords though? Because I was very excited to see that in the expansion, man. That's one of my favorite Zelda games of all time, man. The cooperative Zelda game.
I think it's cool if you got 3 homies. Who will play the whole game with you? Because that's otherwise you're playing with bots.
That won't be me.
I tried to play Four Swords with the homies a couple times, and it just never works, bro. We played for like a day. It is a lot, especially to get it set up. It's a lot,
dude. And to get it back in the day, the setup was a lot because I played that on GameCube, and you had to have the GBA and the cord, and then you had to have all 4 of them shits. And then GBAs didn't. It was a lot, bro. They didn't have lit LCDs or screens back then either. So when it got dark, if you didn't have that SP, you were playing Four Swords.
Remember had the little bendy light on the GBA back in the day? Yeah,
had to. No backlight, but yeah.
Dang, so y'all ain't gonna play with me when I get the game? Foul.
Bro, you know I barely
it just
play
takes homies,
games, bro.
It'd take more than us. They say you have to find 2 more.
I've been hitting up other homies. I've been trying to recruit, bro, because I'm like, it's some good cooperative games coming out. I'm gonna have to play with some homies.
Yeah, you guys might get me for a little bit on some of them games, man, but not too much.
Yeah,
y'all know I don't do co-op.
No, that one's a commitment. That's like a job. Y'all gonna be playing that together for weeks, months at a time, bro. So I get it.
Yeah, that's like your brother and your sister. You know what I'm saying? Like live in the same house type of shit. Some roommates or whatever. Man, it's hard to. We grown ass adults with a bunch of responsibilities. It's hard to do that shit, man.
They should add matchmaking to the game. That'd be dope. You can
some people. Yeah. So can you do it solo? Can you play it solo or no?
Yes, you can. You can control all the characters. You can switch between because you have to create like figure configurations, like square, line.
It takes all 4 of the people for every single thing. That's why you need the homies. Otherwise, you're doing it yourself, and it's funner with because you can tell them where the fuck to go. You know what I'm saying? Or it's fun though. I'm not downplaying the game. I'm Zelda biased. It is a good game, but it's just you need homies.
Yeah.